Jelena is in on the puck. For line mate Craig McTavish, number 14. Jelena is bumped by Graham Townsend. Al Peterson gets the puck. For Janney, Jeff Smith pinched in, couldn't get the puck. Janney cleared it to the blue line and out. Jeff Smith to Craig Muni. His pass to Murphy, taken away by Janney. Back to Alan Peterson. Over 2 lines to Skriko offside. We passed the midway mark in the first period. All tied up 1-1 in the NHL tonight from Boston. Flyers can move into second spot in the Patrick division, just 2 points back of the Rangers if they win tonight.
Rangers have had a tough go lately.
2 wins in their last 10 games. There's Ray Bork for the Bruins, hoping to move into a tie for first overall tonight. Adam Graves moved to the front of the net. Couldn't take a shot. Jeff Smith keeps the puck in for the Oilers. Graves, Bookberger, and Brown are out as the forward for Edmonton. Against Janney. And it's an offside call.
Skriko had a chance to get that puck out of his own zone and didn't quite fight hard enough to do it. And that's one thing Skriko will learn very quickly as a Boston Bruin, is that you'll have to get the puck out of your own end zone each and every opportunity.
There's Laser, who looks like he's here to stay for this season. Jeff Lazaro was a defenseman, if you can believe it, at the University of New Hampshire, playing part-time on defense. He went to a summer camp with the Bruins, got invited to the main training camp and almost made the team. And now, instead of making $27,500 in the minors, he's making over $100,000 playing in the National Hockey League. Parahona's in the same boat. He grew up in Los Angeles, played for the University of Wisconsin at Stevens Point, a Division III school. Do you know the nickname of that team, Greener?
No, but I know you're going to tell us because you were on the hunt this morning.
Pretty disappointing there. The University of Wisconsin Stevens Point Pointers.
Well, that's original.
Ranks right up there with Tampa Bay Lightning to me. No wonder they're still in Division III. Tim Coughlin is another player out of that school who's been at an NHL camp with Vancouver, but he got hurt and didn't make the Canucks. So they're not noted for hockey players. This place is noted for hits, and Cam Neely just threw one. Glenn Anderson. High shot from a sharp angle, bounced off the boards to center. Ken Hodge left the puck for Neely, almost gave it away to Simpson. Messier moves in, lost the puck and went down. There's Gary Gallick to Ken Hodge with Lazaro. The pass to Lazaro, his centering pass knocked away from the net by Ranford. Messier to Anderson with under 8 minutes to go in the first. Drop pass to Simpson, looks around and his pass went off the skate of Wesley. First man back for the Oilers is Chris Joseph. His partner is Kevin Lowe. Linsman's up front with Tikkanen and Klima now. Centering pass didn't get by Stefan Quintel. Lowe in front, Klima shoots, he scores! 2 assists for Kevin Lowe and a 2-1 lead for the Oilers.
Kevin Lowe has been very aggressive offensively tonight, and it's paid off. He got that puck over to Klima, and Klima, who has been flying as of late, picks the corner beautifully.
22 on the season for Klima.
He had 5 goals in his last 3 games coming into tonight. John Muckler's almost afraid to talk about Peter Klima. He's played well lately, and he just hopes that that continues.
Doesn't want to
but he's
burst the
had
bubble.
his up and down moments, where I think before Klima has teased the Edmonton Oilers and John Muckler earlier this year with some inconsistency. He's a very talented, skillful player.
Long shot off the post, almost bounced in off Foster. Tikkanen took one from center. And Norm Foster looks a bit shaken now. He's had a crossbar, a post, and 2 scored against him, although he was left alone on both goals. Klima with Chris Joseph. Klima faked the shot to Joseph. He can't get it off. Burridge back in behind the net, checked by Joseph. Tiikkanen's there as well. Burridge to Barahona and out for the Bruins. Kevin Lowe had 6 assists in 52 games coming in, has 2 already in this one. Linsman got a second assist on Klima's goal at 12:34. 2-1 for the visitors. Messier's after the puck. Simpson's in front. Centering pass, Burridge is there. And the Bruins get out to center. But they're sent back into their own zone by Messier, Simpson, and Anderson.
I wonder what Barahona was thinking when all of a sudden it was Mark Messier that had the puck and he had to defend against it.
Messier in front is knocked down from behind. No call from Bill McCreary as the Bruins clear the puck. Here's Craig Janney, one-on-one against Jeff Smith. Centering pass knocked away by Ranford. Messier. Anderson on the right wing, moving in on Wesley. Trying to go for the front of the net, and a pretty move. Wesley hauled him down, and he'll get a penalty for holding. The Oilers up 2-1 will go to a power play. Simpson and Klima giving Edmonton the lead.
Boston penalty to number 26, Glenn Wesley.
Glenn Wesley hauled down Glenn Anderson, and the Oilers will go to the power play.
It seemed for a while that Glenn Anderson was never going to score, and all of a sudden now he's closing in on that 20-goal mark. And he made a pretty nice move here. Wesley had to pull him down.
Here's the shot from outside of the blue line by Esa Tiikkanen that went off the post. Then it almost bounced in off Foster. Oilers to the power play for the second time. They're 0 for 1. Linsman, Klima, and Murphy up front. Tiikkanen and Huddy on the points. Messier's line had just finished a shift, so they'll be the second power play unit this time. Pat DiPuzzo trying to get the centerman to square off.
Messier won't be on that bench for very long, though. It'll be a quick rest, and on he'll come. Muckler says that he plays about 40 seconds of most power plays.
So Linsman just gets to start this one at center. Ray Bork, fanned on a clearing attempt. Murphy takes Bork. Klima comes in for the puck to the point. Tiikkanen broke his stick as he tried to one-time it. Lazaro, Tiikkanen's without a stick, a forward playing defense, but he blocked the shot from Lazaro. Klima couldn't take the puck with him. Huddy to center.
Tiikkanen should have raced back, grabbed a stick from the bench, and still would have been in plenty of time back in his own zone.
1:10 to go in the penalty, 4:40 to go in the first period. 2-1 Edmonton. Esa Tiikkanen. Simpson, Messier, and Anderson are out on the power play now. Tiikkanen stays back on the point with Chris Joseph. Joseph slowly to center. Shoots the puck in. Bork is there to shoot it back out. And the Bruins have now killed 1 minute and 20 seconds in the Wesley penalty.
The Bruins' greatest success killing penalties tonight has been between the two blue lines.
See how the Oilers get in this time if they do. They stick handle across the line. Messier almost lost it. Recovers to the inboards for Anderson. Simpson's in front. Backhands it in. And the Oilers have a 3-1 lead.
Getting in's the problem. Once they get in, they've had good success. All of a sudden, some of the Bruins fans here doing a little bit of booing. They haven't been accustomed to losing in this building. 6 straight wins at home, and that is the backhand that fools Foster.
Ah, that backhand again, Greener.
Well, Jim, when you think of it, take any given practice, and for every 100 shots that a goaltender sees, I would doubt whether 3 of those 100 shots are on the backhand. No more than 3. Goalies just don't get a chance to see many of them.
Power play goal with Wesley off. There's a shot by the Bruins, stopped by Ranford. And it's 3-1 Edmonton. Simpson's second of the game, his 25th of the season.
By number 2, Chris Joseph, and number 9,
Joseph and Anderson get assists at 16-13 on Simpson's 25th. All 3 Oiler goals have been scored by an Oiler unmolested in front of the Bruin net. Icing call against Boston. 3:10 to go in the first. The Bluebirds are out, and this team has the best winning percentage on home ice in the league. Gave up a second-round pick to get Petri Skriko from Vancouver. He just dumped the puck in. Graham Townsend, Craig Janney out with him on the Bruin forward line. Against Tikkanen, Klima, and Lindsman. Bruins keep the puck in. Skriko to Townsend. In traffic, he lost it as he was knocked down, and Lindsman passes the puck out to center. 2 minutes to go, first period, 3-1 Edmonton. Don Sweeney dumped the puck in. Tikkanen and Skriko. Pair of Finns got tied up, and Skriko couldn't get to the puck. Klima got a stick in the face. And the play is stopped, and the linesman, Pat DiPuzzo, is going to make this call. McCreary was behind them, didn't see it. Pat DiPuzzo will make the call of a penalty.
It was Bork's stick that got Klima. I'm sure Raymond Bork did not mean to do it, but at the same time, when he put his stick up in the vicinity of Klima's shoulder in order to take Klima off balance, it deflected off into his face.
Excuse me, there's not going to be a penalty call. I thought when DiPuzzo came right in and looked at the chin of Klima and saw where he got hit.
Klima said, right there, Jim, that's where I got it.
He was going to go to McCreary and recommend the penalty call, but it didn't happen. Messier with Simpson in front. The pass, Simpson's tied up as Peterson and Simpson got their sticks up. Anderson centering pass. Burridge cleared it away from Messier, who was in front. Ralph Barahona. To Ray Bourque, who dumps it in for Boston. 7-5, the shots on goal for the Bruins, but they trail by 2. Randy Burridge to the front of the net. Bourque shoots. Stopped by Ranford, who holds on. Ray Bourque is 1 point shy of 900 for his career, and it looked like he had it there.
He was in great position. Burridge just fed him the puck, and watch. Bourque took a look down first of all, made sure that that puck was right where he wanted it to be on the blade of his stick. By that time, it also gave Ranford enough opportunity to get out, get up, set up, and stop Bourque.
And on the play, Kevin Lowe has taken a holding penalty called by referee Bill McCreary, and we can verify that because he's in the penalty box. 19:04, the time of the penalty in the first Bruins power play.
You see Kevin Lowe, Greg Barahona tried to drag him down.
Bruins power play has moved from 16th to 11th, where it's been for a few weeks now in the NHL. Pittsburgh has the best power play, Detroit the worst. The Oilers penalty killing in the middle of the pack at 11th. 33 seconds left in the period as the puck is out of play. 1:38 in the penalty that should carry over into the second if the Oilers or the Bruins don't score.
Raymond Bourque has really stepped up his game in the last half of the season. He's had 21 points now in the last 12 games. He's had 3 game-winning goals. Take a look at the power play points for the Bruins. None other than Raymond Bourque leading the way.
He's figured in 28 of their 48 power play goals. Wesley with a shot. Off the side of the net. The goal light came on for just a second and went right back out.
Trigger-happy goal judge.
If Mike Keenan's watching. He'll be here on Saturday to meet the goal judge. Wesley to Raymond Bourque in front for Neely. Can't get the shot off. McTavish got to him. Bourque with his shot. Knocked away by Ranford as the Bruins put on some pressure. The siren sounds. The green light comes on behind Ranford to denote the end of the first period. And the Oilers have a 2-goal lead.
Grant Fuhrer may be coming back, but Bill Ranford is clearly still the #1 goalie.
Screen Sport, more choice. Screen Sport Monday. It was a topsy-turvy week in Football Español last week, with Real Madrid the only team in the top 5 to register a win. Can Atletico Madrid and Osasuna make up ground on Barcelona? Find out at 7:30. Then Sugar Ray Leonard makes another ring return against WBC Junior middleweight champion Terry Norris. And there's the full undercard from the Madison Square Gardens, all starting at 8. At 9:30, we're all aboard the hot rods and stock cars in the sports show. Keep your engine running at 10:30 for the Monte Carlo Rally. And it's a nightcap on ice with the final session from the World Ice Speedway Teams Championship at 11:30. Spanish soccer at 7:30, World Championship boxing at 8, hot rods and stock cars at 9:30, rallying at 10:30, and ice speedway an hour later. That's Monday on Screen Sport, more choice.
Screen Sport's opening the window on a spectacular world of live sport. Weekend Live opens up the airwaves to bring you more sporting events as they happen, complementing our extensive live coverage during the week. Live motorsport, tennis, baseball and golf make up just a part of the exciting Weekend Live sports action. If it's important, you'll see it live on Screen Sport every weekend.
The USPGA Tour, the ultimate test of skill and temperament. The European Assault, led by Faldo, Woosnam, Olazabal, Ballesteros and Langer. The major championships plus the world match play as they happen. Screen Sport, more choice, more golf.
The Detroit Pistons, the Portland Trail Blazers, the LA Lakers, the Boston Celtics, the Phoenix Suns. Big names in basketball circles. See the best teams from the NBA. This and every Friday evening at 6 on Screen Sport, more choice.
Have a pen and paper ready. You can only order the following product by phone.
Beach baby, beach baby.
Introducing Pop History. 80 massive hits from the 60s and 70s, including Marmalade. Pop History, a unique collection of nostalgia on either 5 albums, 5 cassettes, or 4 compact discs. With the Small Faces, Melanie, Donovan, Jerry and the Pacemakers, the Trogs, Amen Corner, and many, many more. Pop History is not available in the shops. 80 dynamic hits on one unique collection. Order your copy of Pop History by phone now.
In the summertime.
Pop History comes with a full money-back guarantee. Please allow 28 days for delivery. Remember, you can only order Pop History by phone.
The leading shooter in the first period was Glenn Wesley with 3 shots. Norm Foster also got some help from a crossbar hit by Kelly Buchberger and a post hit by Esa Tikkanen. He's back in goal, and so is Bill Ranford at the other end of the rink. Ranford got hit on the knee by a slap shot, the left knee in Buffalo Sunday night, that got the knee while he was down, so where there's no padding. And it looked like he might leave that game for a moment, but he got up, finished the game, and said he felt okay today, and obviously playing well in this one. 14,448, the 18th sellout of the season at Boston Garden.
And they don't like to see the Bruins losing.
No, they don't. Bruins haven't lost here since the 12th of January against Philadelphia.
And in the last 15 games at home, they've only lost twice.
On a power play now, Skriko behind the net. Neely's out front. There's the pass. Neely couldn't get it away on the pass from Craig Janney. Bork and Wesley are on the points in this Bruin power play, and there's, you can see, 35 seconds left in it. Janney and Huddy on a collision course. Neely comes in. Huddy had the puck up in his equipment and held it against the glass.
One player that even Neely has a tough time getting through on this Oiler lineup, and that's through Bukaboom. Bukaboom's a pretty big, solid player. When the boards rattle here at Boston Garden, though, you can almost bet when they rattle the loudest, it's because Cam Neely just put somebody into them.
Cam's now up to 33 goals on the season.
He's had 14 points in his last 7 games. He's playing well. You notice that on the Bruins helmets, both the Canadian flag and the American flag are displayed.
That's a classy move by the Boston organization.
Sure is.
Salute to those over in the Persian Gulf. Wesley in at the side of the net in front. Hodge tipped the shot. Ranford made the save, and the puck is loose. Janney trying to get the pass out to Neely. Hodge couldn't reach it with a backhander. Bruins have come close. It lows out of the penalty box, and the puck is back in the Bruins zone. And there's an icing call against Edmonton.
Mike Milbury may have addressed his Bruins in a rather vocal fashion in the intermission. They've come out again and have been all over top of the Oilers, and that was a pretty good opportunity there, but Ranford was able to hold his ground and actually hold his pad in place, allowing the puck to hit it. Mike Milbury has got 9 different bodies in the lineup tonight than he had when the Boston Bruins faced the Edmonton Oilers last year in the Stanley Cup playoffs.
Every year, the Bruins seem to have a lengthy injury list. Shot through a crowd that Ranford stopped up Gary Gallant. And now he'll hold on with Barahona right in front of the net.
Anderson almost took out Messier.
When the Bruins are on the road, TV38 brings home the action. Join Fred Cusick and Derek Anderson Sunday afternoon at 2:00.
Watch that play right off of the faceoff. And that puck was just sent bouncing towards Ranford. Ranford kicked it right back out. Not a hard shot. Sometimes the ones that are most difficult for goaltenders to stop. Ranford's having some adjustments to his pad right now. And a pad strap that was causing him to trip over it.
Messier won the draw from Barahona. Quickly threw a hit on Anderson in the corner. Barahona gets the puck. Christian's out front. The centering pass split the defense and comes all the way down into the Boston zone, where Don Sweeney is back to collect it. Off the boards to center. Dave Christian is there for Boston. But Don Sweeney from St. Stephen, New Brunswick, out of Harvard. He dumps the puck in off the glass. Jeff Smith. First man back. Barahona's right on him, trying to go to the front of the goal. Hanford poke checked it. And Glenn Anderson has the puck. Craig Muni ahead for Simpson. The pass misses. And Don Sweeney starts back for Boston. Rifles a shot way wide of the net. Galley chases the puck back into his own zone. Adam Graves is on him. Christian hit by Graves. The puck comes back in on Foster. Ken Hodge to Dave Christian at center. Andy Brickley, number 25, snaps one wide of the net. It's on the mesh, knocked off by Ranford. Billy Bookberger. Knocked down by Neely, and the fans like that. Haven't had an awful lot to cheer about yet tonight. Bookberger trying to get back at Neely. Stop. And he'll be back for more. Joseph threw a light hit at Lazaro. Maybe there'll be a little more hitting in this game now.
Gabe Brown is out on the ice, of course, for the Oilers. Collided with Peterson. Neely's the man that's doing damage.
Bruin.
Bookaboo. The pass to Tikkanen. Can't get away from Ray Bork. Norm Foster out to play the puck to Cam Neely. Ken Hodge lined up by Linsman at center. Held up, made the play to Bork. Moving up on the play. His pass to Lazaro. Made a neat little move, but couldn't take the puck with him. 3.5 minutes into the second period. 3-1 for the Edmonton Oilers. The Stanley Cup final rematch from the Boston Garden. Bork to Hodge, playing with Lazaro and Cam Neely. Over the blue line, a pass to Hodge didn't connect. Here's Klima with some room on a line change. Shoots, scores! And the Oilers lead 4-1. Klima has his second of the game.
Peter Klima came in cleanly over the blue line. The puck was sitting there for him. Watch Tikkanen, just a back pass over to Klima. Now look, that puck's sitting there. He just takes a look. As he was winding up, he saw some room on the stick side on Foster, and he went for it and got it.
The Bruins were on a line change, botched because they didn't get the puck deep in the Oilers zone, and Wesley had just come off the bench and had no time to get over and cut off Klima's shot.
Nice play by Tikkanen, though. He had a man on top of him, and he just guessed, but he guessed right.
Tikkanen and Linsman assisted. 3:48 on Klima's second of the night. His 23rd. There's a backhander by Petri Skriko just wide of the Edmonton net. 4-1 for the visitors. Here come the Oilers again. Craig McTavish turned back for the puck. Shelena has it. Murphy's in front. They can't get him the puck. Joe Murphy on the right side for McTavish. Too far for him. Wesley sends the puck ahead to Skriko. Poked into the middle. Here's Graham Townsend. Takes the shot wide of the net. Petri Skriko, number 18, with Janney and Townsend. Graham Townsend trying to play the puck to Janney and couldn't. Martin Jelena comes up with the puck, number 20 for the Oilers, through center. Chipped up by Skriko. And he ran into Murphy. They both went down. And Wesley has the puck. His long shot meant nothing because the play was offside. Craig Muni's off for tripping Jeff Lazaro. And the Bruins go to their second power play of the night.
The Oilers were having trouble coming out of their own end zone. You could see Lazaro came crashing in, looking to take the puck off of Klima. Before he got there, he was tripped up by Muni.
Here's where the Bruins need a power play goal. To get them within 2, they have a golden opportunity here.
It was tough on that faceoff for Janney. It was so close to the blue line. He only had one alternative, and that was to try to go deep with it. He had to go on his forehand, and of course the Oilers knew exactly what he was going to do.
Janney's after the puck, kicked away by Kevin Lowe. Wesley gains the blue line. Now he'll set up. Bork's back at the point. Neely's in front. Skriko and Wesley pass it back and forth. There's the shot. Rebound is cleared. Kevin Lowe got the puck down the ice. .45 seconds gone in the penalty. 4-1 Oilers. The Bruins on a power play. Wesley again carries the puck in, leading the Bruin rush. Around to Craig Janney. Tried to feed Bourque at the point. Now he goes to the front of the net, and the play was broken up by Charlie Huddy.
Charlie Huddy just came back on Friday night against the Chicago Blackhawks. He had missed 17 games with a sprained knee.
Just in time with Steve Smith out. And the Bruin power play has gone offside with 45 seconds left in the Muni penalty.
Charlie Huddy is playing out his option, and here's a perfect example of a player who's going to benefit greatly from that. He's going to be a free agent without compensation. He's making about $200,000 a year. But for a player who has won as many Stanley Cups as Charlie Huddy had with that vast experience, I think Charlie Huddy's going to make a lot of money next year.
31 years old. New team in the league next season. Team that'll be looking for experienced players.
Sure, I think there will be a lot of players that will offer Charlie Huddy a pretty healthy raise to bring his experience and his sound defensive play to their team.
This Bruin power play continues. Gary Galley back with Raymond Bourque on the points now. Hodge, Christian, Barahona playing up front of the power play. Less than 30 seconds to go in the penalty as the Bruins were forced back in their own zone. Now Bourque carries the puck. And the power play's gone offside again as Barahona was pushed offside on the right wing.
Barahona went offside. Mike Milbury, I don't know whether or not he's just upset at Barahona. I doubt it. He's probably upset at all of his Bruins that were on the ice that didn't seem to have a great deal of intensity. That's not Mike Milbury's wishes.
One of the most intense coaches behind the bench when he works. He expects the same from his players on the ice. Bourque spins around to set up to the front of the net. Hodge almost tipped the puck and Ranford kicked his right leg out, made the save. Hodge again. Barahona's in front. Christian's there as well and takes the pass out in front. Ranford stopped him. They score. Hodge on the rebound.
You think this line was afraid to come back to the bench? I think they heard Mike Milbury on the bench, who was not pleased with their play just prior to this goal. Right from the faceoff, the Bruins seem to be a little bit different team. Hodge from Christian and Barahona. And Hodge has been on a flurry as of late. Hodge has had 16 points in the last 16 games.
13th goal tonight, a power play goal. Christian and Barahona assisted. 10-21. 4-2 Edmonton's lead is cut to 2. There's a blast by Galley that just missed the net. Into a crowd head high. Bob Sweeney, number 20, as the Bruins try and follow up that goal and keep the momentum going in their favor. Bob Sweeney. He's checked. Simpson can't move the puck out. Kevin Lowe's checked by Peter Duras. Burridge is there as well. Galley had the puck slip by him at center. Messier, Anderson, and Simpson now trying to get off on an Oiler line change as Don Sweeney carries the puck off the glass and down the ice. He almost hit Duras with a pass. Literally right in the left ear.
Bruin fans, please check your tickets up carefully to see if you're seated. The second period, lucky Bruins lead.
Screen Sport, more choice. When Czechoslovakia take on Sweden in ice hockey, their body language says it all. Who'll win the Battle of the Ice Gladiators? Catch the Swedish Cup, Wednesday the 20th of February on Screen Sport, more choice.
The USPGA Tour, the ultimate test of skill and temperament. The European Assault, led by Faldo, Woosnam, Olazabal, Ballesteros and Langer. The major championships plus the world match play as they happen. Screen Sport, more choice, more golf.
This Saturday night, by popular demand, your own personal video jukebox will start playing your choice at the earlier time of 10 through till 5 a.m. on Lifestyle. Music videos by request on the UK's only totally interactive satellite music channel. To make your selection, ring 0839 656565. Lifestyle Satellite Jukebox, the channel where you call the tune.
Trying to tighten that tummy, struggling with ordinary sit-ups? Now work smarter with the Abdominizer, the intelligent alternative to sit-ups. Look, the Abdominizer targets the proper abdominal muscles, so each and every sit-up is made more effective. You can have a tonier tummy in weeks. Best of all, it's so simple. The unique rocker mechanism lets you rock your way to a firmer stomach. Look, ordinary sit-ups can torture your tailbone. It's not worth the pain.
I designed the Abdominizer to produce an automatic pelvic tilt, which helps to isolate the abdominal muscles and makes the exercise better for your lower back.
The curl works upper abdominals. Raise your knees and tighten lower abdominals, too. The Abdominizer, from only $14.95. The intelligent alternative to sit-ups. Get smart. Call now. Austria, Belgium, Denmark, Finland, France, Greece, Germany, Holland, Ireland, Norway, Spain, Sweden, Switzerland, and the UK.
Janney and Graves to face off. Huddy moves up, and the Oilers will keep the puck in. Huddy with his shot. Blocked in front. Here's Bukaboom with a blast. Foster the save. The rebound comes to Craig Janney. Petri Skriko, number 18. Crisscrossing with Neely at center. Quintal moves up and shoots. High and wide. Kelly Buchberger, number 16. Checked by Skriko. Janney moves in. To Neely in his skates. He can't get a shot away. 3.5 to go in the second period. Adam Graves in on Quintal. Quintal stopped the man. Buchberger moved up. And Wesley, sprawling on the ice, just knocked the puck away from Buchberger. Here's Petri Skriko, centering for Neely. What a save by Ranford. Kicked out his right leg and stopped the puck a foot from the line. Another save by Ranford. Sweeney's blast. Tipped wide. Janney's after the puck. Skriko. Neely's in front. Sweeney's open at the left point. The pass in front. Neely goes after it. Nets off, so the play is stopped. Bruins are putting on some pressure, but still trailed by 2 at home.
We know the nets come off easily, and that saves an awful lot of injuries that could happen against players. But when a player like Adam Graves right here knocks his own net off after the Bruins have had the Oilers under attack, I'm not so sure that that should be let go.
I don't think it's supposed to be.
It's not supposed to be.
Adam wanted me to say hi to his dad tonight. I said, you'll have to do something noteworthy so we can talk about you. So he's done it. Robert Graves, who drove in from his farm to Richmond Hill to watch the game tonight, Adam says hi. Bruins are after the puck. Burridge can't get it by Ranford. Shots are 14-6 Bruins in the second. Galley takes another one, and Ranford holds on as Muni and Burridge bump and push.
Muni just held his ground. Burridge was pushing away like a little bull, but Muni wasn't about to move.
Each team has scored 1 goal in the second period, but the Bruins have had the best chances.
Galley was able to keep that puck in. McTavish tries to tackle Galley from behind. He's partially successful. Ranford comes up with the puck. Muni's only had a couple assists in his last 26 games. Offensively, things haven't been going well for him, but the Oilers have been winning, and defensively, he's been sound.
He's not paid to put up points. Burridge is alone in front. Duras to Don Sweeney, tipped by Burridge, and Ranford was there to make the save. Burridge stays on Kevin Lowe. Comes up with the puck. Duras can't handle a bouncing puck. And when he did hit it, it went right to Kevin Lowe, who cleared it. A good shift for Juris Burridge and Bob Sweeney as they put on some pressure. Back comes Anderson with Charlie Huddy. The pass in front was blocked. Simpson tries to go for the net and can't. Here's a 2-on-1 for the Bruins. Messier rushing to catch up. Burridge's shot is over the net. Here's Randy Burridge. Centering pass for Bob Sweeney. Kevin Lowe is there to clear the puck. 2 minutes to go, second period, as the Bruins desperately try and catch up. Offside Boston.
Bruins really have done a good job, though, this period of taking the pressure off of Normie Foster. Shots on net now after almost 2 periods of play. 26 by the Bruins, 11 by the Oilers.
Only 6 shots for the Oilers in the second period, but they only had 5 in the first and scored 3 times. I had a long talk with Norm today, and all the while he was just itching to talk about one thing. He wanted to make sure that I knew about an inadvertent comment I made at the World Junior Championships, putting Dwayne Norris at University of Michigan instead of Michigan State. And Norm showed me his Spartan watch and said, Michigan's the other team.
The other team that he hates and hated when he played college hockey.
Here's Andy Brickley. Couldn't get the shot away. 3 Bruins after the puck. Barahona missed the net. What pressure the Bruins are putting on now. Minute and a half to go in the second period. The intermission will be the best thing to happen to the Oilers in the last 10 minutes. Linsman overskated the puck. Christian to Brickley, and back in comes Boston. Ranford to the boards for Peter Klima. In behind the net, Esa Tikkanen, checked by Christian. Jeff Smith in to help out. Peter Klima, who scored a pair of goals, cuts to the middle. His mates are on a line change. And Linsman heading to the bench was offside as Klima carried the puck in.
That's an interesting play. Linsman was going off the ice, but yet because the bench and the door that he has to go off of is about 3 feet over the blue line, it created the offside.
He wasn't out of the play. .104 is the time left in the second period. Oilers having won 4 straight, 2 straight on the road. Trying to extend their winning streak to 5 and have the lead here. Always makes for an interesting third period when the visitors have the lead in Boston Garden.
Tough building to win in, boy, oh boy.
And the Oilers don't win in here in the regular season very often. 2 times in 18 tries. Into the last minute of the second period. Ken High skates to center with Neely and Lazaro. Lazaro is tripped up, and there'll be an Edmonton penalty. The Bruins are going to a late second period power play. Kelly Buchberger is going to the penalty box for tripping up Jeff Lazaro.
Watch right from the breakout for the Bruins. Jumping out the defense. On the left side there, you see the penalty.
Edmonton, Kelly Buchberger for tripping at 1931.
Lazaro's a tough guy to try to defend against too, even if he doesn't have the puck and you're just trying to cover him. He's very agile, and when he goes left, he can change his mind quickly and be right around you on the opposite side.
Shots are 16-6 for the Bruins in the second period. Their 1 power play goal has come in this period from Hodge at 10:21 with Muni off, and now Buchberger's off, and the power play goes to work with only 29 seconds to go in the period, but the face-off in the Oilers zone. Bruins win it. Bork spins away from Messier. Big crowd in front. Neely's in front of the goal. Wesley sneaking in. Skriko shoots. Stopped by Ranford, who holds on.
Skriko was trying to jam it in through Ranford. Not over him, not around him, but through him. Neely was standing on the doorstep as well. Watch the play. Now, Skriko doesn't have a great angle, granted. But Ranford went way down, way early. It allowed the net, the upper part of the net, to be wide open. And all Skriko had to do, had he put his head up and taken a look and seen the room available to him, was put it upstairs.
Bruins win the draw again. Janney to Skriko. Neely's in front. Janney on the right wing boards. Bork's open at the point. Skriko trying to pass to Wesley. Can't get it through. Wesley scores! Just as the period expires, the green light's on, the red light has not come on. McCreary signals goal, but the red goal light did not come on. Do we have another controversial goal in this end of the rink in Boston?
Obviously, by the huddle that's going on right now. But there's no other ruling. The red light can't go on as long as that green one is. Take a look at the clock. Oh boy, was that ever close when you're just watching the puck go in the net and the clock at the same time. But the green light is on.
Pretty close, maybe too close to call, and there's a huddle over at the penalty bench, and the Bruins are going to get the goal. Another call at that goal has gone in the Bruins' favor. The most talked about goal light in hockey, and we've seen it again. At least the green part of it. It's 4-3, a one-goal game. The goal stands.
Screen Sport, more choice. Every week, we'll show you the important action and goals from all the headline-making matches from Spain in Football Espanol Highlights. Tonight at 7:30 on Screen Sport. More sport, more choice.
This is a special record offer only available by phone, so please be ready with pen and paper. Classic Rock Classics has over 50 of the greatest rock tracks performed by the London Symphony Orchestra, including Painted Black, Stairway to Heaven, Born to Run, Nights in White Satin, and many more. Classic Rock Classics. This superb collection contains over 4 hours of powerful music, available on either 5 albums, 5 cassettes, or 5 compact discs. On Classic Rock Classics, the London Symphony Orchestra perform music from the world's greatest songwriters and composers, including the Beatles, the Rolling Stones, Led Zeppelin, Pink Floyd, and many, many more. Experience the power of Classic Rock Classics. Order this unique presentation set by phoning one of the following numbers now. This offer comes with its own money-back guarantee, and please allow 21 days for delivery.
How much do you know about rock and pop? Answer 10 questions right and you could win £100. The Great Rock Trivia Quiz. Call now on 0839 442222. It's never been easier to win. Call 0839 442222 now.
Again, a little controversy at the end of the period. At 19:59.9, the Bruins got within 1.
One part of the rule book says a goal cannot be scored when the green light is on. But it's obvious Bill McCreary ruled this puck was in the net before the green light came on.
And I think it was a good decision by Bill McCreary. Watch McCreary off to your left. He's already got his hand pointing to say and signal that it was a goal before that clock ran out.
McCreary is watching to see if the puck gets in the net. Puck got in. And while a goal can't be scored with the green light on, and in this case, McCreary ruled that the puck was in the net before the green light, and that the red light might have come on, any dispute over a goal goes to the referee, and his judgment is final. And in this case, McCreary's judgment is final. The Bruins have scored, and it's a one-goal game. The third period is underway.
Didn't go over too well with John Muckler, but it was a good decision by McCreary.
Good second period for the Bruins. That was a power play goal by Wesley. And the teams are at even and full strength, and the third period is on with Kukaboo back of his own net to Glenn Anderson. Out to Craig Simpson. Ken Linsman, number 13, over the blue line. Waits for Anderson. Feeds him the puck. And he just dumped the puck to the corner after Galley had tipped it away from him once. Craig Janney. The first minute has expired in the third period. Duras is on his right. Janney stick handles over the blue line and lost the puck. Galley dumps it in for Boston. Muni and Skriko after the puck. Peter Klima is back. From the point, Sweeney's shot kicked out by Bill Ranford. Jeff Smith to center. Here's Linsman, takes his shot. Foster the save. Big rebound. Klima scores. The hat-trick goal, his second three-goal performance of the season. Peter Klima has given the Oilers a two-goal lead.
It was wise of John Muckler not to comment on Peter Klima this morning. Klima has come up with another great effort. Foster made the initial save, and as Klima was dragged down, he just backhanded that puck right through the legs of Normie Foster. Again, he backhands it, sends that puck floating through the air. Lots of English on it, right between Foster's legs.
Delayed penalty call, so there was going to be a penalty called because Klima had been hauled down, but he put the puck in for his fifth career hat trick, second this season. And a little breathing room, although there's lots of time left. The Oilers have a two-goal lead. Neely in front, Hodge scores!
Hodge sure likes playing with Neely, doesn't he? Neely gets possession of the puck. He just feeds it across right to Hodge, who just deflects that puck. Doesn't really get off a great shot. He just directs it the moment that he got it right in past Ranford.
His second of the night, 9 seconds after Klima's goal. Hodge from Neely after Klima scored from Linsman and Tikkanen. 9 seconds apart, and it's a one-goal game again.
Hodge wins another face-off too, right off the bat.
There's an offside call against the Bruins. Lots of action, lots of goals at Boston Garden. We'll be back in a moment.
Call the TSN 1-800 number tonight to see which coach you like who has the best tie. I picked John Muckler. What do you think, Jim?
Well, having never been on the cover of Gentleman's Quarterly, I don't feel qualified to vote.
Ties have been the biggest rave for coaches in the league this year. They're all wearing the splashiest ones they can find.
I've still got the same old tow rope.
Yeah, I like mine too.
5-4, the Oilers lead on the road in Boston. Ray Bourque. All these goals, and he still hasn't come up with that 900th career point tonight. McTavish against Wesley. Good battle. Joe Murphy. Jeff Smith in front, tipped away by Foster, and a good play because Smith was all alone.
Klima got dumped again in front of the Bruins net.
An offside call ruled intentional against the Oilers, and the faceoff will be deep in their zone.
Klima getting dumped as he was heading and trying to get open ice in front of Norm Foster, and Wesley and McTavish having quite a battle.
This is a great battle on the boards.
Sure was. Wesley was hanging on to McTavish as McTavish is trying to get to that puck. But the puck now is gone. Wesley isn't going to let his man go, not the least bit. Watch Klima. Klima's trying to get some open ice. He circles around behind the net, turns quickly. Now gets put onto his can.
Oilers win the draw after the faceoff in their zone. Messier up on the left wing against Don Sweeney. Dropped the puck off. Craig Simpson checked by Galley, who's without his stick. Galley pushes the puck back behind the net. Still can't get his stick. Now he picks it up. Messier in front. Jeff Smith. Simpson screening in front. The puck goes to the end boards, and so does Simpson. Messier pushed Barahona off the puck. Jeff Smith shoots. Knocked away in front. Anderson centering pass right on the skates of Brickley. Ralph Barahona, number 37. To Dave Christian. He shoots. Hit Ranford in the mask, but he stopped it. That'll bring the trainer onto the ice right away. Ranford took a shot in the mask. Kerry Taco is the backup. Ranford was down for about 2 minutes on Sunday night when hit on the left knee by a slap shot. And he's down again tonight after a slap shot off the mask.
Ranford took his time just to make sure that everything was all right. He made that save with his face mask, but at the same time, he realized that puck was going to his right. He grabbed it quickly as he was going down. Take a look at how it happens. There's the shot by Christian. Now watch Ranford. He just turned his head slightly as that puck was veering upwards. Caught it with his face mask and then made sure that he pulled it back into his side.
The guy's almost KO'd, and he has the wherewithal to pull the puck in and stop the play.
And now it's timeout.
Oh, boy. Give him a raise.
I think he'll get one. Glenn Sather will say in due time, Jim.
Oilers dump the puck out off the faceoff. Early in the third period, Edmonton holds a 5-4 lead. They once had a 4-1 lead in this game. Christian with Janney, Squeako on the right side. Bork's moving up, takes the drop pass. The shot kicked out by Ranford. And a great collision in front, and Brown went flying into the goal, knocking it off the magnets.
Brown got up and skated away as if nothing even happened.
Brown and Squeako went to the net.
Well, Brown's sticking with his man, and as any coach will say, take your man right back to the post. Brown did that literally, took the net along with it. Brown, who has only scored 1 goal in 200 games, isn't paid to score goals.
No kidding.
And he's not really paid to be a good, sound defensive player, even though he can do that in that situation. But yet his name continues to come up when there are trade talks because he's a tough dude.
Bork off the faceoff, kicked out by Ranford. And to Bork again. This time he missed. Looked like he shot it before he got it. A pass up the middle to Janney. Here come the Bruins again. Janney mishandled the puck at the blue line. 34-13 are the shots in favor of the Bruins, but they trail by a goal, looking for the equalizer in the third. Glenn Wesley. And now Charlie Huddy. Janney gets the puck for Neely. Didn't see it coming. Here's Anderson, number 9. Trying to split the defense. Galley takes him to the ice. An offside pass to Skriko.
Bruin fans, you can catch the Maine Mariners, the next wave of Bruins.
Galley played Anderson perfectly. Anderson tried to make a nice little move on Galley. Galley just stared him down. Stuck right with him, forgot about the puck, and took the man.
And slammed him down.
1-800-678-PIXS. Don't miss the future Bruins in action in Portland.
There's Galley and Anderson, and there was no way Anderson was getting by Galley.
Here's a bird's eye view of the play. Helmet back on. Gary's ready to go again with Don Sweeney, the defensive pair. Linsman, Tikkanen, and Klima, who scored 3 goals out against Lazaro, Hodge, and Neely. Galley almost mishandled the puck behind the net and gave it away. Here's Hodge on the right side. He's got 2 goals and had the puck swept away by the 3-goal scorer, Klima. Don Sweeney to the net, tipped out of the air by Hodge and just wide. 3-on-2, the Oilers come back. Linsman to Tikkanen in front. Galley was there to intercept the pass. Out come the Bruins. Lazaro chases the puck. Jeff Smith beat him to it. Five and a half minutes into the third period. It's a 1-goal lead for the Oilers at 5-4. Jeff Bookaboo. To Jeff Smith and out to center. Al Peterson back. Over to Ray Bork. Wise move for any defenseman with a Bork partner. Give it to 77. Nets off again.
Burridge was trying to take the shortcut through the crease.
Full house here tonight. You know, there was a full house here last night as well. For the Bean Pot, one of the great hockey tournaments ever. All the Boston area universities, Harvard, Northeastern, Boston College, and Boston University play on the first 2 Mondays of February. Last night in the first 2 games, Tom Cole from Northeastern, who's an Edmonton draft pick from '88, stopped 51 shots, but that wasn't good enough. Boston College came back to beat his Northeastern Huskies 5-3. So Boston College goes to the final against Boston University. The crosstown rivals, the Terriers and the Eagles, in the Bean Pot final next week, and the Boston Bruins have no fewer than 5 draft picks playing in the Bean Pot final next week.
There is the name when the Bruins beat Calgary. Thank you.
The stands were full, and there wouldn't have been a team in the National Hockey League that wasn't represented in their scouting department at the Bean Pot tournament.
The trophy's a silver Bean Pot.
It's appropriate.
Kevin Lowe. Adam Graves to Bookberger and out to center. Raymond Bork dumps the puck in for Boston. Lowe's the first man back. Todd Sweeney moves in. Backhander, they score! Peter Duras.
Jim. I think both coaches tomorrow might start thinking about having their players take every shot in practice and have it be a backhand. It's a backhand again that scores a goal that ties the game for the Boston Bruins. A backhand through Billy Ranford.
Number 4 for Duras from Bob Sweeney at 6:38 tie game. A long fight back for Boston. They're back in it at 5-5.
Sweeney at 6:38.
That's 6 out of the 10 goals tonight that have been scored on backhands.
Now the Bruins come out of their own zone. Dump the puck in and change on the fly. 12:44 to go in the third in a 5-5 tie at the Boston Garden. Dave Christian backhands the puck in front. Ranford cut it off. Brickley takes McTavish into the boards. McTavish turns. Now takes Brickley into the boards. They both go down. And the puck was gloved ahead by a Bruin in the Edmonton zone. Stopping play. We'll take a short break and come back to this action in a moment.
Screen Sport, more choice. The ATP Tour begins the new year with the Volvo Tournament from San Francisco. Flamboyant Andre Agassi won it last year, and he's back to defend his crown. We're on court on Thursday evening at 6 on Screen Sport. More sport, more choice.
Weekend Live, this weekend. Live sport from across the world. If it's Weekend Live, you know you're watching Screen Sport.
It's fast, it's furious, it's Power Sports International. Every Saturday at 4 on Screen Sport. More motorsport, more choice.
Has this ever happened to you? What a mess. This shirt and blouse have had it. Or have they? Now, there's a simple way to deal with the most difficult stains. DD7. A super concentrated formula that removes stains but won't harm fabrics. Now where's the ink? Delicate silk, incredibly clean. Tar, iodine, blood, rust. DD7 gets rid of them all. Dull, grey-net curtains restored to a like-new whiteness thanks to a soak in DD7. Imagine this is your washing machine. Dye from a red sock, ink, iodine. A little DD7 and goodbye to unwanted stains. Order DD7 today from only $6.95. Or we'll double your order for only £3 more. That's 2 tubes from only $9.95. Call your local number on screen now. Austria, Belgium, Denmark, Finland, France, Greece, Germany, Holland, Ireland, Norway, Spain, Sweden, Switzerland, and the UK.
Introducing the revolutionary Roller Ruler, an amazing high-tech geometric tool that is 5 instruments in one. The Roller Ruler's patented rolling mechanism allows you to draw perfect vertical lines to any length, and straight parallel lines as close or as far apart as you want. For horizontal lines, simply roll the ruler 1 or 2 centimeters apart and draw your line. Now you have perfect graph paper, and look at this. The Roller Ruler is a compass. Make perfect circles of any size. Use it as a T-square or as a protractor. Roller Ruler can produce and measure any angle with amazing precision. The revolutionary Roller Ruler is perfect for home and office. It comes complete with an automatic pencil, 15 refill leads, and a pencil eraser. To order, call now on 081-847-7733. Now you can place your order in all these European countries. Simply call the number shown.
This Saturday Saturday night, by popular demand, your own personal video jukebox will start playing your choice at the earlier time of 10 through till 5 a.m. on Lifestyle. Music videos by request on the UK's only totally interactive satellite music channel. To make your selection, ring 0839 65 65 65. Lifestyle Satellite Jukebox, the channel where you call the tune.
Tikkanen, pushed down by Galley. Galley's played a pretty rugged game on the bench tonight. Tikkanen again with Galley chasing him. Galley lost his stick. Hodge comes back to help out.
Bruins defense are having a tough time, though, this period, hanging onto their sticks.
Lazaro's shot is wide. Off the inboards to the front of the net. Lindsman is there to get the puck as Lazaro was dumped in front. Tikkanen slowly over the blue line. Shoots it. Foster the save. The rebound's cleared by Galley. Tikkanen again. Huddy's shot stopped by Foster. Galley just gets the puck outside the blue line to Lazaro. 5:45 left in the third in a 5-5 tie. Tikkanen to McTavish with Joe Murphy over the blue line. McTavish one man back. Murphy's alone in front. What a play by Glenn Wesley to recover on the 2-on-1. Oh, Graves just missed Lazaro. Bukaboom didn't know.
He sure didn't.
Oilers are 3-on-2 coming back. Murphy holds up. Graves cuts to the middle. Lowe comes late. He shoots. Foster makes the save.
The Bruins are just trying to let Foster see the puck, and Foster's just trying to get his body in front of him. It's not pretty, but right now it's working.
Bruins had 5 shots in the first, or the Oilers, 5 in the first, 6 in the second, now 6 in the third.
Here's the 2-on-1 chance, and Wesley just making a great poke check on McTavish. And Lazaro was using his speed, but he ran into some difficulty when he hit the wall, the Bukaboom wall.
Lowe comes late and gets the shot here, but the way was cleared for Foster. Norm Foster played for Canada at the World Junior Championships in '85 when they won gold. He played a couple of games in behind Craig Billington that year. Finally getting a chance after 5 different call-ups. He'd been called up 4 times for the Bruins, but only to back up. 5th call-up, he finally gets to play. Here's Barahona in on the puck. Quickly to the inboard. Neely was tripped in front of the goal. Cam Neely's double shifting now. Oh, Neely almost got the puck from Anderson in front of the Oiler net. Peterson tried to keep the puck in and hit some legs. Anderson trying to break away. Simpson's coming up on the left wing. Pass to the front of the net, not near Simpson. 4.5 to go in the third. Back come the Bruins. Brickley turns with lots of room. Galley's shot over the net. Goaltender's without his stick. Now Ranford drops down to pick it up. The Oilers shoot the puck down the ice. Klima races after it. Foster's forced to play it. 5-5 tie. Burridge is in after the puck. He's bumped by Charlie Huddy. Klima turns and feeds Tikkanen on the left wing. Trying to break for the net. Foster makes the save. The rebound cleared by Sweeney and the net's off. Again.
And again, the goaltenders take a beating. Or Foster lays all the way back just to grab a few extra seconds of breath.
Now you can with the all-new Boston Bruins plastic collection. Now you can go.
The Bruins that have risen from a deficit tonight, but the Oilers have done that all season long.
Each are available
Look at their record.
Look at the jump they made in December in the month alone. But John Muckler feels they can step up their pace a couple of notches yet. He loves the way that they practiced yesterday. He was afraid to hope too much for the results tonight as the result of yesterday's practice, but he said it was a very spirited workout and the guys are having fun playing again. It's not too much fun when you're 2-11. But
and Messier's not playing.
And Messier's not playing, but when you're all of a sudden the best team since December 1st, good reason to smile.
They'll move on to play in Hartford tomorrow, finish up this trip in Washington on Friday. Their last 4-game Eastern swing of the year. Bruins are at home for 4 this week. Calgary's in Thursday, Chicago in Saturday. Tough week for Boston, but they are at home at least against the tough opposition.
Then the Bruins go on the road. Montreal, Los Angeles, Chicago, St. Louis. They play Quebec, so a very tough road swing.
They'll pay a little bit for a great schedule in January. Randy Burridge with a shot that's deflected by Kevin Lowe over the glass and out of play.
Bruins are going to spend a few leisure days, though, when they head west. They're going to go to Phoenix.
4 days in Phoenix. You think some of the guys that are hurt will try and get healthy real quick for that road trip?
Well, I heard a few things today about, well, how's your arm or shoulder today? It might affect your golf swing. A little bit of incentive for players, but it usually is a time that every team tries to plan somewheres in the month of January or February to get their players, especially when they go on a western swing, to get them a 3 or 4 days of rest, relaxation, time to regroup.
Oilers do that all the time. Chicago and New York just had days in Banff.
Canadians don't get that opportunity in their schedule this year. They've had that chance in the past.
3.5 to go in the third in a 5-5 tie, and the puck is out of play again.
Talked about Klima and how John Muckler feels about him, but one of the players on the Oilers that John Muckler had a great deal of praise to sing today for was the play of Bukaboom. Bukaboom, who has developed confidence, he's got the consistency, he's a big, tough, strong player in his own end zone, and John Muckler really likes the way that he has been developing lately. Muckler thinks their defense is better now at this point in time this year than their defense was last year that won the Cup.
Because the young players are getting a little better.
Jeff Smith has played well, and of course, you know how the other Smith has played this year.
They might get Steve Smith back on this road trip. Not likely in Hartford tomorrow because he's still having trouble turning one way, but maybe Friday in Washington.
What a great year Steve Smith has had.
Down to 3 minutes to go in the third period. Here's Neely moving in with Lazaro. Or trying to. Peter Klima. Long pass for Linsman offside.
They're trying, it would have worked had there not been a red line there that forces the offside. A long breakaway pass. You know Cam Neely's going to get a lot of ice time with the tie hockey game here in Boston Garden in 2 minutes, 53 seconds remaining. Bourque and Neely won't leave the ice too much.
Neither will Messier and Anderson. Messier's breaking in new skates for the first time tonight. Says he goes through 4 or 5 pairs a year.
Ouch.
Most of the guys I know don't go through 4 sets of laces in 10 years, let alone skates. Anderson couldn't get the shot away, trying to make the move on Bourque. Simpson to the side of the net. The pass didn't get to Messier. Wesley to Bourque. Over the blue line, a rolling puck is knocked down. Here's Messier. Wesley's the only man back. Anderson, Simpson coming up as well. 4-on-1. Simpson stopped in front of the net. Messier's backhander is stopped by Foster. Foster. Back comes Galley with a shot. Missed the net. How did a 4-on-1 happen? Yikes.
That's what Normie Foster's asking.
Here's Messier back for the Oilers. Pass hit a leg and went to Craig Janney. Bob Sweeney off the bench takes the puck. Shoots it. Ranford clubs it down. 1:45 to go. Charlie Huddy back in his own zone. Adam Graves to Craig McTavish. Bumped by Galley. Don Sweeney turns away from Adam Graves. Sent the puck down the ice. Bukaboom's the first man back. For Huddy, Graves kicked it up. Galley tried to keep the puck in and couldn't. Murphy dumps it in, heads for the bench, and an Oiler change. There's Bob Sweeney from Don. Janney's pass, too far for Skriko. He'll chase it. Muni had him lined up and hit the boards. We're in the last minute of the third period in a 5-5 tie. Borks after the puck. Klima and Wesley. Klima's shot. Foster stopped that. Linsman got the puck from Bork. To the point. Jeff Smith shoots. Wide of the net. He'd hoped it would be tipped, I'm sure, the way he shot it.
Bruins know how dangerous Klima is in situations like this. They put him down. They're watching Klima closely.
Linsman with a shot. Kicked out by Foster.
In a bit of an unorthodox style.
But he kept it out. Ray Bork. Jeff Smith to Messier. Feeds Anderson. Time running out. Glenn Wesley made the play. And we'll go to overtime at Boston Garden. This has been so much fun. It's too bad it can't go half the night like that first playoff game they had here. But there'll be 5 minutes of overtime anyway.
And Hodge went right after Tikkanen when the buzzer sounded.
Shots on goal in the third period.
He was steamed at Tikkanen for something.
So it's 5-5 after 3. We'll go to the overtime period in a moment.
Screen Sport, more choice.
Yes, at last, after a break of 3 months, NASCAR is back. The season opens with the Busch Clash, a 50-mile sprint race for the pole setters of 90 around the Daytona banking. A high-speed start to 91. Saturday at 9:35 on Screen Sport, more choice.
Have a pen and paper ready to order the following product by phone. Can you survive the all-smashing, all-crashing Car Wars 3? Thrills and spills, incidents and accidents, near misses and miraculous escapes, all from top professional motorsports. Cars, bikes, boats, so spectacular you can almost smell the burning rubber. Witness the drivers dicing with death before your very eyes. Amazingly, no one gets seriously injured. Fasten your seatbelt for the hottest show on wheels. It's Car Wars 3. Plus, Stunt Mania, an exciting insight into the world of the daredevil stunt rider. Watch with horror, amazement, and anticipation as the drivers perform the craziest, wildest stunts imaginable. Cars falling like skittles, cars flying through the air. The most spectacular, death-defying car and truck stunts you'll ever see. Have you got the nerve to watch Stunt Mania? Order this brilliant double VHS video pack by phone now. Car Wars 3 and Stunt Mania come with a full money-back guarantee. Order Car Wars 3, the greatest ever Car Wars video, and Stunt Mania by phone now.
Test your knowledge of the world's greatest game in the Great Football Trivia Quiz. Call now and you could win a World Cup video or £100 in cash. The Great Football Trivia Quiz. 0839 030 333. That's 0839 030 333.
Shots in the third period. 12-8 for a three-period total of 37-23, favoring the Boston Bruins. Set for overtime at the Garden tonight. Jim?
Norm Foster's back in the goal, so is Bill Ranford. Here's the tying goal that Boston got at 6:38 of the third period. Bob Sweeney to Peter Duras.
Kevin Lowe tried to reverse the play and sent the puck right back to Bob Sweeney, who in return put it across to Duras.
It's a warm night in this building. 15 degrees and unseasonably hot outside today, about 60 Fahrenheit. And it feels like about 90 Fahrenheit inside this building tonight. The overtime records of the Bruins and the Oilers.
I don't think Mike Milbury can still believe that in the last minute of play in a tie hockey game, they had a 4-on-1 against him.
Here's Bob Sweeney, stopped by Ranford at the goal mouth. Sweeney so close to winning it for Boston, 12 seconds into OT.
And it was a rather carefree waltz that Sweeney gave right straight through the Oilers and right on top of Bill Ranford.
If he'd have been able to hit that in the air, the game would be over.
Charlie Huddy went diving across. That usually doesn't help out your goaltender in that situation.
Now Sweeney to face off against Craig McTavish. McTavish playing in his 370th consecutive game. And facing off against Sweeney again. Duras has sent this into overtime with the tying goal. Dumps the puck in. Burridge and Bob Sweeney after it for the Bruins. Glenn Wesley pinches into the left side. Messier trying to move the puck up. Wesley got back to keep the puck in. Now the Oilers get it out. After a long battle on the boards, Messier had to take on 3 different Bruins. Messier took a little whack at Burridge. Here's a pass from Anderson to Messier. Can't handle the rolling puck. Anderson. His shot blocked by Bourque in front. Bob Sweeney scoops the puck in the air down the ice. Icing called against Boston. Minute and 8 seconds into overtime.
Tempers are getting a little testy here between these two teams. It's a good thing it was overtime. We may have had a little bit of a brawl in that last shift. Anderson was upset. His stick was being held. Sweeney was doing some hacking away. Good intense battle. 5-5 tie in overtime.
Ken Hodge has been very good on the faceoffs. We'll take on Ken Linsman now in this all-important draw.
John Muckler's got Peter Klima out there, who has turned out to be a game breaker for the Oilers.
Bruins get possession. Lazaro at the blue line, stopped by Huddy. Linsman with Tikkanen and Klima. Linsman hooked down by Neely, who moves into the puck. Spins around and blindly past the puck. Hodge gets it in front. Can't get it to the front of the goal. Don Sweeney's shot, tipped in front. Charlie Huddy comes up with the puck. Lazaro was working fearlessly in front of the net, and the puck hit him. Here's Peter Klima in the slot. Can't go for the net. To the point. Kevin Lowe to Linsman. Crowd in front, and Klima can't poke the puck in. Foster's got it.
Klima's trying to point that that puck is in. He won't win that one.
We'll have to ask Mr. Foster.
There's a great deal of interest, though, as Patrick Puzo is there. McCreary is standing there waiting for Norm Foster to get up to see where that puck is.
This is not a very good angle to see the puck from, as you can tell from Norm Foster's viewpoint.
Peter Klima obviously thought that that puck was underneath of Foster's right pad, which was clearly way over the goal line. That's not where it was. However this game turns out, Norm Foster still, tonight after it's all over, has got to be thinking about that 4-on-1 in the last minute of play. What a thing to do to your goaltender. And Bourque and Neely were on the ice.
What do you do when you're the defenseman? Each take a man.
Stay in the middle of all four of them.
McTavish and Bob Sweeney. Oilers Muni dumps the puck to the boards. Ray Bourque is over after it, overskated it, recovers and gets the puck to center. 2:50 to play in the game. 5-5 is the score. Bourque to Skriko and out. Kevin Lowe dumps the puck back in. Murphy's in on the fly. Foster got the puck to Bourque. He got it out to center. Pass for Murphy at center. He tipped it. But he wasn't over the red line, and it's icing against the Oilers with 2:23 to go.
Ooh, the Bruins fans like that because they know that brings the face-off deep down into the Oilers end zone and calls for a Bruin opportunity. Seeing Milbury sends out there for the draw if he leaves Janney or sends Hodge out to win.
Muckler may well be arguing that that puck was tipped at center and wasn't icing. I'm not sure. I think it certainly was tipped. So it'll be Janney and McTavish. Oilers won the draw. But the Bruins send them right back into their own zone. Huddy's back. Messier to the front of the net. Huddy chipped it away from Christian just in the nick of time. Oh, Bourque almost gift-wrapped one for Anderson.
Messier did it, so Bourque thought he might try it.
Here's Raymond Bourque to Craig Janney. Faked the shot. Now in front of the net into a crowd, and the Oilers got possession. He was trying to thread the needle for Glenn Wesley.
4 Bruins in deep.
Now they're trying to win it. Muni to center. Skriko sends the Oilers back. Craig Muni around on the boards. Bob Sweeney right in front, can't get the backhander away. Don Sweeney moves up and hacked at the puck but missed it. Neely comes over for the puck, trying to go to the front of the net. Backhander, they score! Hodge!
Well, with all these injured players, the Bruins still have Cam Neely. Neely set the play up. He did the work. He put the puck out to Hodge, and as he's done before tonight, Hodge capitalizes. Again on a backhand.
Fitting, wasn't it? The first career hat trick for Ken Hodge Jr. And the third goal is the game winner in a 6-5 victory over the Stanley Cup champs.
Well, I guess with the shots on net, 40 for the Bruins and 24 for the Edmonton Oilers, maybe it's only fitting the Bruins got the win.
We'll have more NHL action for you on Wednesday night at 10 and Friday night at 10:30. Then on Saturday evening, there's a bonus for you. We'll be weekend live in Meadowlands, New Jersey for an all-Patrick Division affair between the Devils and their visitors, the Philadelphia Flyers. You can see Weekend Live Ice Hockey Saturday evening at 6:35 here on Screen Sport. More sport, more choice.
Stop what you're doing. Door action stuff once again.
We'll be back right after this. The cars are being told to stop. Definitely. Let's take a look at it once again.
I'm gonna give you a nuclear explosion!
A major new series of heart-stopping adventure as we stop everything in stop. Next on Screen Sport. More sport, more choice.
Alarm 2000, your ultimate electronic safety device.